We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Stepping in, Roman Quinn, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Philadelphia, the center fielder, Roman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the infielder / utility man, Ronald Torreyes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Temperature at first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way.
No.
Bumgarner, 30 years of age. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting third, the right
Digging in, Mikey Macho. First pitch on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from.
Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. Into the pool area and gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Into the box, JT Realmuto.
The first baseman, number 10.
Fouled away. And he begins play with a very respectable 35 home runs for the season. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Drilled on the ground is short. Ahmed has it. Throw in time and the side is retired. Aaron Nola will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Coming to the plate now, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
At the plate now, Nick Ahmed. He swings and grounds it to short. Torreyes fields it cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Count now a ball and a strike. Ahmed, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Ahmed rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score, and the Diamondbacks have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Torreyes gloves it, and no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
The next 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Christian Walker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. All even now at 1-1. So striding forward now, Kyle Garlick. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's 1 for 4. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Davy Grion will be next. The 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Ready now, Davy Grion. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Garland
is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on the triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
So now to the plate, Phil Gosselin. 4-1. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike now. A runner in scoring position with none out. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Hot shot to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's one down now.
Batting in, the third baseman, number 6, Duffy.
Stepping up now, Matt Duffy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Duffy playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
At the plate, Roman Quinn, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Phillies lead it 3-1. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Line drive to left. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Up next for Arizona, Tim LeCastro. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Madison Bumgarner. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's a pop-up now. Escobar has a play. 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up the outfielder Mikey Macho to bat next.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
The 3-2 pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Garland.
Standing in, Kyle Garlick. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second now, 1 man out. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
You can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
A 1-2 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball and was able to come through.
In now, Matt Duffy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Duffy carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Fouled off. Two and 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3 and 2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The 3-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored, and he is in there.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Carson Kelly is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Carson Kelly.
Now at the plate, Aaron Nola. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Misses, ball 2. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Philadelphia is on top, 6-1. Into the box, Cole Calhoun. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
The right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. One gone in the Arizona 3rd, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Popped up. Realmuto has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Out in front of it, strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail 6-1. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Roman Quinn.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to first, reined in. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready once again, Ronald Torreyes. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Kelly finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Torreyes is retired, 2 down now. At the plate, Mikey Macho. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So here's Eduardo Escobar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Phillies have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
To the plate now, Christian Walker. Popped him up. Realmuto moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and none left. We played 4 full. It's the Phillies 6 and the D-backs 1. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The first baseman, number 10, JT.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. A 1-1. Popped him up. Escobar is there for it. 1 out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now at the plate, Kyle Garlick. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped into the air, back behind second. LeCastro shading to his right. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher.
Digging in, Davy Grillon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting, the second base.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Stepping in now, Phil Gosselin. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marte is under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Settling in now, Carson Kelly. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
In the air, out to right. Matuk is there, and he'll bring this one in. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in to try it again, Tim LeCastro. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
David Peralta will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Sliced hard down the left field line, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you can see, he's currently second best on the Diamondbacks in that department. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 on its way.
No, that's the ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Kevin Ginkel takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 37, Kevin.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Matt Duffy.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the 3rd baseman, number 6.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready with the 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
No balls and a strike to count. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Roman Quinn. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Ginkel playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Striding into the box, Nick Ahmed. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Down the third baseline. Gets dirty and gloves it. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
So stepping in, Starling Marte. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. One out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Lifted in the air to center. Quinn is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Now in the box, Ronald Torreyes. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LeCastro. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. And that'll bring up Mikey Macho. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Pitch popped up. Walker calls for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 10.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Number 36 on the year for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Kyle Garlick. Here's another one that's drilled this one to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Davy Grillon, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the D-backs 1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. Garlick is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here it comes.
Yeah.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Grillon waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Coming to the plate now, Carson Kelly. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So now to the plate, Tim LeCastro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Phillies 7 and the Diamondbacks 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Yohan Lopez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Josh Rojas is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Josh Rojas.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So coming to the plate, Matt Duffy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. The first pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Aaron Nola, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey guys, that's his 2nd hit of the game. He's also got a good chance of getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
At the plate now, Roman Quinn, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Popped him up. Kelly is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next to Philadelphia, the shortstop.
Striding in, Ronald Torreyes, 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Ball. 2-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Scoring is the runner from third as this looks to be extra bases. Now the relay home, and he's safe.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate, Mikey Macho, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 9 and the Diamondbacks 2. Now batting, Josh Rojas. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the right fielder, Calhoun.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He's there, but he drops it. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Set to deliver the 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Stephon Crichton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The payoff pitch one more time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Garland.
Digging in, Kyle Garlick. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, the catcher, Davy Guillon.
Stepping in now, Davy Guillon, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 8.
Standing in, Phil Gosselin. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's the Phillies 10 and the Diamondbacks 2. Here's Starling Marte starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eduardo.
Now to the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Stepping in, Christian Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Shot towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. He'll get it into second. While the throw pulls him off the bag. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Arizona down to its last strike. And strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books. 10-2 the final in this game. The Phils took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Aaron Nola earns a league best 17th victory, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Madison Bumgarner permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 10 runs on 14 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 48,686. The Diamondbacks, thank you for joining us.